Hi friends, welcome to my channel The Joy of Cooking. I am Aishwarya Sunil Bivalkar and our today's recipes are 4 Indian dessert recipes. So let's begin and learn how to make the deliciously tempting Indian desserts. Our first recipe is Rasgulla, spongy Rasgulla. On how to make Rasgulla, Indian dessert recipe. The tasty spongy Rasgullas. We require milk 1 liter, sugar 2 cups, water 5 cups, lemon juice as required and kesar or saffron strands. So first in a saucepan I will take milk. I am using 1 liter of milk. And heat it on high flame. Let it come to a boil. Once it's boiled properly, we have to switch off the flame. Done. Now we are going to add lemon juice to this, but let it settle first. So give it a stir, and after 2 to 3 minutes we will add lemon juice to this. So first I am adding 1.5 tablespoon of lemon juice. You'll see it has started curdling. So again mix it and add more lemon juice so that it will curdle properly. So I require 2.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Stir it again. You'll see the paneer has separated. Perfect. So now with the help of the strainer and the muslin cloth, I am going to strain this mixture. Perfect. Now take the muslin cloth and press it so that all the water is separated. Till then, in another kadai or pan, I will take 2 cups of sugar, to it I will add 5 cups of water to make the sugar syrup. Stir this occasionally on high flame. And let it come to a boil. Till then, after 5 to 7 minutes, I am going to open the muslin cloth and you will see the soft paneer inside. Perfect. Take the paneer on the plate and we are going to knead this for about 5 to 7 minutes or until it becomes nice and soft. So knead it properly. We want it smooth. You can see the texture has changed and it has become nice and smooth and soft. Now I'll start making the balls out of it. The rasgullas. I'm making small lemon-sized balls. So we'll get about 14 to 16 balls out of this mixture. Make them nice and round. Perfect. So you can see our 16 rasgullas are ready. Our sugar syrup is boiling away. I'll add the rasgullas to the sugar syrup. Very carefully and gently. And cook this on high flame with the lid on for 10 minutes. You'll see after 10 minutes the rasgullas have doubled in size and they're looking yummy and tasty. Now we're going to switch off the flame and rest them for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes they are ready to be served. So I'll remove them in a serving bowl. Wow! Then I will top it with some saffron strands, which is completely optional. So our tasty, spongy, delicious rasgullas are ready. So please. After rasgulla, we are going to make dry fruit Shrikhand. For the dry fruit Shrikhand, we require hung curd. This is homemade hung curd. Then we require powdered sugar, cardamom powder, cashew nuts, almonds, raisins, pistachios and walnuts. All are chopped. In a mixing bowl, I'll first take the hung curd. This is homemade hung curd. And then to this hung curd, I will first whisk it a bit. As you can see, it is perfect consistency for our Shrikhand. I will add the powdered sugar. Now I like a little less sweet, so I have added a little less sugar, but do check the description box for the perfect quantity of the sugar. Okay, now after whisking this nicely, I will add the dry fruits. First will go the chopped almonds, chopped cashew nuts. The quantities depend as per your like. Walnuts, which are chopped, and pistachios, roughly chopped, raisins. And then whisk it again. Let everything combine well. Perfect. Okay. Now after mixing this, we'll add the cardamom powder to it. This also depends as per taste, but a pinch will do it. Mix it well. And this is how our dry fruit Shrikhand is ready. Our third recipe is Sivaiya Kheer. That we require vermicelli, which is easily available in the market. We require sugar, milk, then saffron and milk mixture, ghee, cardamom powder, raisins, and boiled cashew nuts and boiled and peeled almonds. In a mixer jar, I will take the cashew nuts and almonds and make a paste out of it. Now I'll heat some milk. Let it come to a boil. I'll stir it once and leave it aside. Till then, in a kadai, I will take some ghee and let it melt nicely on high flame. Once the ghee has melted, as you can see here, I'll add the vermicelli to it. Now roast this nicely till it becomes a little dark golden brown in color, because later the color will fade. Yes, the milk has boiled, as you can see here. To this milk, I will add the paste of the almonds and cashew nuts, which were boiled and cooked already, and mix this nicely. Now to the vermicelli, I'll add this milk, which is boiling, actually very hot, and keep stirring continuously. As you can see, it has come to a boil. I'll add sugar to it as per taste. Do check the description box for the details of the recipe. And I will add the raisins now. It is boiling, keep stirring it. And cardamom powder. Mix again and let it become a little thick. Then I will switch off the flame. Now I will garnish this with some raisins and saffron and milk mixture. In warm milk, just add the saffron and it will give its nice golden color. So top it with the saffron and milk mixture. Yes, so our delicious tempting sevaiya kheer is ready. Our fourth Indian dessert is moong halwa. Let's begin. For that we require a soaked moong dal. This is the dal that I have soaked for about 4 to 5 hours in water and then drained the water, and this is how it looks. It should break like this. Then we require ghee, milk, warm water, cardamom powder, sugar, saffron. I have soaked this in hot milk or warm milk. Then also the almonds. I have boiled the almonds and then peeled them and chopped like this, as you can see. So in a mixer jar, I will take the moong dal and grind it into a fine paste. I'll use some water if required. And this is the paste that we want, very fine. Okay, so now in a pan, I'll heat some ghee and add the paste. And then cook this thoroughly. Make sure it does not burn, so adjust the flame accordingly. Add some more ghee if required. And this is how it looks. It has cooked nicely. I'll add some water. And then I will add the milk. Mix it well and let it become thick in consistency. Don't forget to check the description box for more details. So again I am adding some milk. And this is how it has become thick in consistency. Then I will add some sugar. Again mix thoroughly and add the milk and saffron. Add the almonds. Mix well again. Add the cardamom powder and again mix it. So this is how the moong halwa is ready. I have just topped it with some more almonds and so this is how our 4 Indian desserts are ready. Deliciously easy and tempting recipes. I hope you all like my video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, The Joy of Cooking. Hit the bell icon for the notifications of the new recipe videos that I share. Follow me on other social media handles like Pinterest, Instagram and Facebook. I will see you next time with some more exciting recipe videos. Until then, stay tuned and take care. Bye-bye.